Hey there, and welcome back to Life's Mosaic, the space where we break down trust, resilience, and personal growth, one piece at a time. I'm Sabrina, author of Mosaic of Life Trust, Resilience, and Ethical Choices. And today we're diving into something deeply personal yet universal: how to trust yourself, especially in times of uncertainty. Maybe you're at a crossroads in your life, maybe you're second guessing your choices. Or perhaps you just feel lost in a sea of expectations and doubts. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Learn to trust yourself isn't about having all the answers. It's about believing that no matter what happens, you can navigate the unknown. Trust isn't something we're born with, it's something we build. And like any foundation, it takes time, patience, and intentionality. But here's the thing: when you trust yourself, you create a safe space within, a space where doubt doesn't control you, where external noise doesn't shake your core, where failure isn't an identity, it's just a lesson. There was a moment in my journey when I doubted if I was ever on the right path. Writing Mosaic of Life felt like an uphill battle. I kept questioning, who am I writing to? What is this gonna resonate with? What if I fail? And one day, as I was staring at the blank page, I realized something profound. I was afraid, not because I did not trust in my ability, but because I didn't trust myself to handle the outcome, whether it was good or bad. Well, that was a complete game changer. Trusting myself didn't mean I had to be perfect or I had to have it all figured out. It meant believing in my ability to adjust, to learn, to pivot, to keep going, even if things didn't turn out exactly how I planned. I want you to think about a moment when you doubted yourself. What held you back? Was it the fear of failing, or was it the fear of handling the unknown? What if instead of doubting, you told yourself, I'll figure it out? The biggest thing about fear or anxiety is you have to keep promises to yourself. Think about the people in your life you trust the most. Chances are they're reliable. They show up when they say they will. They do what they promise. They are consistent in their word and action, and because of that, you have faith in them. Now imagine someone who constantly tells you that they will do something but they never follow through. Over time, your trust in them erodes. But what about the relationship you have with yourself? Every time you say you'll do something and you don't, whether it's prioritizing your health, setting boundaries, or following through on a personal goal, your subconscious records it as proof that you can't be relied on. You might not even realize it, but this pattern weakens your confidence, making it harder to trust your own abilities and your instincts. Self-trust is built in the small everyday moments when you prove to yourself that you are dependable. I want you to try this. Pick one small promise to keep to yourself today. Just one. Maybe it's getting yourself outside and go for a walk, or journaling for 5 minutes, or even just drinking more water. Every time you follow through, you reinforce your ability to trust yourself. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with options. What we should do, who we should be, how we should live. Everywhere we turn, there's someone ready to tell us how to fix our lives. But at the end of the day, no one knows your journey better than you do. We scroll through social media and see cultured versions of success. We hear advice from well-meaning friends and family who, despite their best intentions, might not fully understand our dreams. For a long time, I let other people's options shape my decisions. I measured my worth by external validation and chased a version of success that wasn't even mine. It left me feeling disconnected, like I was living someone else's life. But then I asked myself a simple question: what if I made choices based on what truly felt right to me? Even if it went against expectations, even if it made no sense to others. The moment I started listening to my own voice, even when it was quiet, even when it was uncertain, I started making choices that aligned with who I am, not who I was told to be. Your intuition is like a muscle. The more you listen to it, the stronger it becomes. Now, I want you to ask yourself this: what do I truly want? Not what my family expects, not what society dictates, what feels right to me. Some of the most trustworthy people are those who have made mistakes and learned from them. But why do we struggle to extend that same grace to ourselves? We think failure means we are not capable. But really, failure is just data. It's feedback. It's experience. Instead of saying, I messed up, I cannot trust myself, I cannot do this, rather than that, try saying, I learned something valuable today. Or even if you don't know yet what the lesson was, ask, what did I learn today? What is one mistake that actually led to growth in your life? Share this with me. I would really love to hear your story. That's it for today's episode. If you resonate with this, take a deep breath and remind yourself, you are more capable than you think. Learning to trust yourself is a journey. Like any other journey, it starts with one step. If you would like to learn more about this, please feel free to grab a copy of my book, Mosaic of Life, Trust, Resilience and Ethical Choices. Or you can connect with me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest or Facebook at SP Perspective. Until next time.